Here we will be discussing part of Unit 6 regarding problems. Problems like tractable, intractable. What do you mean by P and P complete problems? So very first, what do you mean by tractable and intractable problems? So simply, tractable problems are the problems which are solvable by polynomial time algorithms, and the examples are searching and sorting a ordered or unordered list and minimum spanning tree, etc. What are intractable problems? A problem that is not solvable by polynomial time algorithms are known to be the intractable problems. So this type of algorithms requires exponential time or n factorial time, so more than the polynomial time for solving it. For example, Tower of Hanoi, so it is coming under the category intractable problems. Now, what is a problem? A problem is a question to be answered. What is the value of x divided by y? This is a simple example. So if you have been given some value of x and y, you can give the answer by calculating it. So a problem usually has parameters like x and y here in this example. Now there are another category of a problem where there is a specific type of answers are there. So that type of problems are called as decision problems. A decision problem is a version of the problem with only two possible answers, whether it is yes or no. For example, given two numbers x and y, does y evenly divide x? So the answer for such question will be either yes or no. Now we will talk about what you mean by instance of a specific problem. So in earlier example, we have considered two parameters x and y, and we are asking whether these two numbers considering y will be evenly dividing x or not. So if we will put the values for this x and y, so it becomes the instance of that problem. For example, does 3 evenly divide 6? So the answer will be whatever, yes or no. So in this way, here we will we have discussed the type of problem which is decidable problem. There is one more way to think of this decidable problem. So a decidable problem is a problem that could be solved using a computer, and an undecidable problem is a problem that can never be solved using a computer, neither now or in the future, even though it is taking too long time to find the solution. Now we are moving to the next category of a problem, that is P complete problem. So to understand it very basically, first we will try to again discuss about type of different problems and how they are typically growing with their time complexity. So sorting, symbol table operations, then graph search, minimum spanning tree, such type of problems are the problems which we consider easy because they are solvable. But some problems are hard problems which are not that easy to be solved. For example, 8 puzzle or Hamilton path. These are the problems which are not easily solvable. So what do you mean by easy? So polynomial time solvability we can consider. A problem is in P, that is polynomial time, if there exists an algorithm that solves it in big O of n raised to the power k time, where big O notation time complexity upper bound, n raised to the power k worst case order of growth is less than equals to n raised to the power k, where n is the number of bits needed to specify input. So technically speaking, we can say that the problem is in P only if it is a yes or no problem, but we will ignore this now. Now some example, as we have discussed earlier, sorting q items of C bits each using compared to as our model of computation. So total bits used will be n is equal to CQ, where C are the number of bits in number of items or number of numbers in a list, we can say. So here we have quoted some of the time complexities, like merge sort is having q log q. In terms of big O, for certain algorithms, that is the upper bound, that will be qn square, big O of q square, or big O of n square by c square, or big O of n square. Polynomial time solvability. So a problem is in P if there is an algorithm that solves it in O raised to n O, big O, n raised to the power k time. So polynomial time solvability problem is in P if there is an algorithm that solves it in O raised to the power O, big O, n raised to the power k time. So here are the some examples, like finding maximum, sorting with compared to, sort, compare, character at, DFS and BFS, baseball elimination, and their order of growth is also specified with their time complexities. So if you will see here, the all time complexities here are polynomial time. So a modern standard for simplicity. Most important point, if a practical problem is easy, it is in P. If a practical problem is in P, it is easy. So not everything is easy. That means the difficult problems exist, and how we call those problems as difficult problem. So one of the very common problem which is discussed under this category is traveling salesman problem. So here we assume that there is a given weighted directed graph, and we are interested in finding out the tour of vertices, where vertices will be different cities, and we want to visit all these cities with minimum cost or minimum weight, we can say, and we have to arrive back at start. So if there are multiple paths available for going from one city to another, then there is a problem, like whether the traveling salesman is choosing correct path to reach to next city, which will be considered or which will be the part of the minimum cost travel. So such problems where there are multiple possibilities and you are not sure about, you will be reaching to a solution with a single path. So this type of problems are coming under the difficult problem category. So they are conjectured to be outside P. Now we will again discuss about very important concept to understand the problem of the completeness. So when we define NP complete problem, before that we need to understand the concept of reduction. What do you mean by reduction? So simple definition, problem X reduces to problem Y if you can use an algorithm that solves Y to help solve X. Now this big statement can be pictorially, you can understand very well. So here there is an instance of X and there is already existing algorithm for Y. So if you are interested in solving the X, then you can take help of Y.